There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking, SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure. And double upload.
Expose. 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 Expose.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
Expose. 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 Expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose.
Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose. Expose.
Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking, SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure. And double upload.
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
Expose. 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 Expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. Hashtag drama alert.
All
There's
whores.
news to expose.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Hashtag breaking.
everybody. I actually
SS
didn't think
Sniper
I was
Wolf
gonna end this
has a vagina.
You know
More
what?
on that at 11. Vagina.
Girlfriend's
Hey guys, this is Garrett here. Lots of
with
news.
kids, and they ain't sleeping yet. So it's like, I might as well. They're flopping around like fishes. I did not shut off the music. I'm pretty sure of that. Yes, I did. But I shut it off the wrong way. I didn't fade it out like a professional fucking man. We got Super Chat Cherry Poppers here. I don't know why it does that. I don't understand why it does that. I'm going to go back through the chat and look, but I know because of the revenue I'm seeing that is, we'll start with Rich's Luscious Left Breast, but everyone before I bring the camera on is a popper, so you've all popped equally. Happy Thanksgiving, breast father, and happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. This is for the 360 unboxing video. It brought you from a 2 out of 10 to a 10. I was having a real rough day, and it was invaluable to sit back and nostalgia out with you. My jaw hit the ground.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Sorry that you're going through some shit, man. I do apologize for that, but no, I'm not drunk in the slightest. Not even in... I had a drink today. I don't like getting drunk. I could have gotten drunk. I didn't drive. Papa Doodle Doo, it was dead eye, and but no, I didn't drink. Even I had some THC medical shit earlier today, but that was way earlier. Happy Thanksgiving, Papa Rich. I don't know why I say that. You're only 3 years older than me. Hope you had a great day. Sean Stevenson, same to you. I did have a great day. Then I get to have a nice day tomorrow, and a crazy day with setting up the Christmas tree with the kids. I thought you weren't. I said I wasn't sure if I was streaming or not. I wasn't sure. And then I'm just like, you know what? You know, the kids aren't going to sleep. I have someone here to watch them, and so it's not like I'm going to be going to sleep or relaxing or doing whatever. It's like, whatever, I'll stream for a little while. What time is it where you're at, Hector? I think Thanksgiving is definitely only a States thing, right? Or is there someone else out there that's enjoying Horse-giving? Like my editor, he's like, hey, you guys do the like Thanksgiving thing, right? I was like, yes, we do that thing. He sent me a picture. He sent me a picture of his cat. His cat lounging on his bed looking pissed. This is my editor's cat. Cats always look pissed, though. Cats just have that feline, I'm always pissed off face. Yeah, it's not celebrated outside of the States, so I was like, all right, whatever that fucking thing you Americans do, you do it today. And I was busy doing other stuff yesterday. It was crazy, and I was like, I'll just stream, and I'm like, dude, just take today off too. Like, there's no news anyway. There's like maybe like a story or two for tomorrow. Oh, I'm not high at all. I'm not high in the slightest. Tired? Yes. But not high. I'm not. And I tell you when I am. So it's not like I'm trying to sweep anything under the rug. Yeah, Canada I know has Thanksgiving in like October. But in terms of like, it's only a state's holiday. Activision got DDoS, did they? Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, brother. Thank you, Jidizzle. Thank you very much. Nah, I don't want to do it again. Yeah, Rich's Lush. It was just such a random thing, and I saw the article about Will Smith, Rich's luscious left breast. Will Smith vomits when he has sex. Well, he said like he would like have so much sex and it was like so intense that like when he busted it out, it would give him like a gag reflex. I have no idea. I've never heard of that. That is, if busting a nut. Yeah, dude, I went out, Gustav, I went to my family's house today, had dinner, and it's now 9:30 at night. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went and did the whole Thanksgiving thing. Yeah, it's weird, like, he's like, it would be so intense, like, go look it up. And I'm like, who wanted to know this? Like, where did that come from? Where did that come from that Will Smith is like, yeah, hey, how you doing today? Wonderful weather we're having. I used to vomit during sex. Why the fuck did you just tell me that? I did not. Now I'm going to picture you busting a nut and projectile vomiting, which I didn't want to picture you busting a nut either. So thank you. Now for a visual that will never leave my head. Systems Reality Team, how are you? Yeah, Will Smith needs to take a break from the... And what's the thing? What happened with his wife, too? What did she describe her cheating on him with like a guy who's like a third his age? Like a situation? Like, how do you end up in that... We were in a circumstance happened, or some weird way of wording it. I'm like, did he trip over a rock and his like dick just accidentally slid in you? Like, what situation happened? You allured him in... Yeah, it was a major F. Holy shit. Damn. Refresh. No, there was some weird... maybe we'll watch that interview. There was some weird ass shit. No, because doxing is literally a weapon. You're putting someone's address out there to put them in harm's way. Entanglement. Yeah, and happy, sad Indian Day. It's a wonderful way to word it. I wonder if DSP vomits during sex. I don't... Well, I think we would have found out. Imagine... Oh, no. Why did you put... Neil, why did you put that thought in my head? Imagine we caught him during Fapgate, and he's doing all the nut-busting phases, and then he just flips it over to the side and hurls. Oh, and then right after he fucking hurls.
Oh, the camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on the whole time. Huh? It was, I often vomit after I bust a nut. That's why Pendley left me. It's not why I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, Phil, did you hear Rich said that Pendley left you because you used to barf when you had sex with her? No, I never said that. I'm kidding. Christ. Hate that you have to even say that nowadays, but people will, Oh, man. So, no, you don't want to... There's nothing I could do. I had to reset the damn stream. So if there were super chats that were missed, there's nothing... It's out of my control. It's out of my... It's called entanglement, by the way. Someone said it in the chat. Like, how did you get entangled? Did he shoot... webs out of his penis? Yes, of course he did shoot webs out of his penis. What am I going to do? This man with an erect cock who is the same age as my son, granted of legal age, is in my bed. I guess I'm just going to have to sit on it. Like... entanglement. No, man, you were having a fallout with your husband and you wanted some side dick. It's it. It's not more complicated than that. Not saying I condone it, but it is what it is, man. How many people I know have fucking relationship and marital problems and all that nonsense. But to sit there and say it was an entanglement, no, you cheated on your husband. There's no entanglement. You cheated. You could find another word to try to soften the blow of what you actually did, but you you had a side fuck on your husband. Like, come on, man. So ridiculous. Like Eminem said, like, what did you trip over? Or like that song from like one of his first songs from the 90s after My Name Is. These voices. Would you trip, landed at his dick or whatever it is? A man on the damn internet, you're right. I'm sure I'm sure it felt really good to heal another human being. And by heal another human being, meaning that she jumped on his dick. I'm sure he felt real good, and so did she. Oh my god, fucking people, man. Fucking people. Like, yeah. No, like Jada Pinkett Smith, she was doing some interview. Wasn't she with Will Smith too? That must have been... Imagine just sitting there in like an interview and your wife says, yeah, I was fucking around. It was a thing that happened. And you're just sitting there like, yes, I'm pretty sure. Because remember everyone like zoomed in on his face and you could see the fucking pain. You're feeling a bit under the weather, Vampire Rockstar? Let me see, Jada Pinkett Smith. Let me see if it's like a thing that exists. Can I even watch it without Jada Pinkett Smith? For 4 minutes straight. Okay. Here we go.
You've been on a hell of...
Fuck it. Yo, here we go. Here we go. Damn, I do look kind of fucked up right now, and I'm not. Everyone's like, damn, Rich, you look like you're drunk. I'm like, nah, I ain't drunk. You look like you're stoned. No, I'm not stoned. Here we go. This is some... I'm sure I'll get a, oh, Rich, your video is blocked and everywhere except your own house. Okay, great.
Of a journey with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know, it's healing that needs to happen.
Yes, absolutely. So what happened?
This is obviously a very edited version, but let's just...
Jada.
Okay, so I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends.
Yeah, you became really, really good friends, meaning that you really, really wanted some dick.
And it all started with him just needing some help, you know.
It never, dude, come on. It doesn't mean that he needed help. He was looking to get a nut. Like, I hate when they go, like, through all these, like, no, you were having a fallout. You needed some dick. He wanted to give you dick, so you had a mutual agreement. I guess I'm using, you fucked. Like...
Oh, me wanting to help his health, his
health. So someone else is stuffing, oh, yeah.
mental state.
This has been this is old news, but I don't know what made me bring it up, but it's just...
And we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through.
Oh my God.
And
if a woman told me that she cheated like this, I like, as soon as like the entanglement part came out of her mouth, I would have already like, I would have been like, all right, I'll see you later.
from there,
I think the way she's handling it and dishing the news to him makes it way worse.
you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah. I really felt like we could be over. You
No,
know?
we were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
What? You know,
Well, next thing you know, his penis was out and pulsating, and I sat on it. Entanglement.
I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's
An entanglement.
what I said.
That's what I said.
What the fuck is...
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes. It was a
Yeah.
relationship. Absolutely.
We decided...
You were fucking him, weren't you? You were fucking him. You just fucking say it. Right now, you were fucking him. Come on now. Oh, God. Oh, man. I just let some entanglement out of my ass.
that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that
Thank you, Abby.
you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough,
I got secondhand. Yo, Shane, thank you. Morpheus. Yeah, I got secondhand. It's also how she's saying it. If this wasn't on like some whatever it is, whether it be Facebook TV or network TV, wherever the hell they had this, if it wasn't some super public setting, if this was behind closed doors, this would not have been the same conversation. Kind of understandably so. Like, I'm sure he would have used much more colorful words. Like, entanglement. Fucking seriously? Entanglement? You're really gonna say that with a straight face right now? My mom mad because my brother's girlfriend got the oh, Jesus Christ. Ask your mom if she's all about super small government and freedom of choice. Why can't your brother's girlfriend have the choice to get the jab? All right, she doesn't want to get it. Fucking don't get it. But shouldn't she have the choice to want to get it? Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Clarks, you ask me to play again, I'm going to send you a fucking bird. Do you want a bird? Tell me if you want a bird. Yeah, dude, Alex Jones, that's a real he is. Ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to take away our freedoms. Like, dude, you dug your own fucking hole. Not only with the lies you put out about Sandy Hook, okay, where parents are literally holding their dead fucking children, and I watched Alex Jones on InfoWars, I believe it was on YouTube when he was still on there, saying that it was fucking fake. There's video evidence of it. Oh, for Christ's sake. This is what toxic feminine does. Women can do whatever they want with no... I don't think it has anything to do with that, man. I think it just has to do with the fact that she's fessing up and trying to find a way to give the salt. Like, yeah, I fucked someone else when we were having tough times. But I'm not going to say it that way because it sounds really bad. So we had a spiritual entanglement, meaning that he stuck his cock in my vagina. Oh, he needed a nut, and you needed a nut, and you both got nuts. That's what you needed. Stop.
you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner.
During that time, launched into...
Wait, nah, Rich, the funniest is when authorities arrested El Chapo, he was arrested naked with his mistress, yet El Chapo's wife only cared that her husband didn't get sent to a U.S. prison. Well, because they knew once he... Because, dude, the cartels have, like, the Mexican government bought, dude. And when anyone ever tries to say they're going to clamp down on them, they literally, there was a judge taking a jog, and someone from one of the cartels jogged up behind him, went, put a bullet in his head, and walked and just jogged away, like, nonchalantly. So they knew, like, their government is literally in the bag. So they knew once he went to an American prison, it was over. Not fair to Jade or Rich. He was. I don't even know what a symbiote is. I have no idea what it is. Can you play the music and say, what the fuck? And each time you say it, get louder and more aggressive, which would make my day. Love you. I think I know what you want. What the fuck? 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 Yeah, people are freaking out because Ada was taken off of like one listing. Now, if it was like taken off Coinbase, I could see. But it's I'm like, what are you doing? People always fucking panic, man. The market's all like down generally right now anyway.
An interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been
Well, at least she admits it.
so long since I felt good.
Husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
no, I definitely.
You know what though? I bet you, and I've heard this before too. He was busting all kinds of nuts with other women too. I actually heard that they have like an open marriage, so this it might be part of the. I'm sure he would have a more colorful expression, and by colorful, angry, if it was behind closed doors. But I heard that that's their thing. They fuck outside of their marriage, which hey, everyone's different. JPS pulling some Bill Clinton. That depends on the definition of is. Who are you talking about? Pulling some Bill Clinton. That depends on. I actually was watching. I'm not sure what that is, but I was watching on whatever prince that was really close to Epstein. And man, watching him try to talk his way out of all the weird situations that he was in, he obviously was very guilty of doing horrible shit with those women and underage girls. And watching him try to explain his way out of it is so fucking cringe, man. What a disgusting... and Prince Andrew, what a piece of shit. That just shows you that there is, like, that guy is not in prison. He was like, really, like, I could see maybe if, like, okay, I know there's a bunch of people in Epstein's book, maybe a few of them didn't know, like, they went there because they had business ties and he had, like, some catered event there and they went there and didn't know what was going on his fucking pedo island because they were there, like, once or twice. I would still be like, yeah, that's a little suspect, but fine. But he just, and that interviewer, like, really, she dug into not Jeffrey, Prince Andrew, and he was just folding. It was so obvious that he was full of shit. He was so obvious, and he was close with Ghislaine Maxwell, or they were friends, according to him. He was friends with Ghislaine Maxwell, Ghislaine, or whatever the fuck her name is. And in turn, we were associates. Like, he was trying to downplay, but I'm like, Ghislaine used to recruit and, like, groom these women and basically kidnap them for Jeffrey Epstein. So it doesn't really make you seem any better there, Andrew. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, that fart felt good. Oh. Happy Thanksgiving. I had a great birthday. Got drunk, laughed at the new Resident Evil movie, and ate some birds today. Yeah, like, that was... Watching that interview, I'm like, how is this guy? How are the authorities not all over him right now? I understand innocent, but I feel like usually I'm all about, like, innocent until proven guilty, but if he was in an interrogation room and he handled it like that, they would have kept him overnight in jail. But because of who he is, how much wealth he has, and what his status is, he's not going. It's crazy. Tonight is a great night to play with your birds and your holes. Holes, birds, turds, and men. And you get a snort.
Understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. It was
I like that, how they had the text really deep.
really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah. Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
Yeah, I couldn't do an open marriage either. I mean, yeah. It is what it is, man. That's how. Yeah, Epstein was definitely... Of course he was offed. And the fact that people are sitting there getting so political over wearing a mask and all this other shit, and literally you have proof that is not pretty much, irrefutable, that this guy was offed to cover someone's tracks, and it was probably very powerful people that were probably leaders of this supposed free world. And everyone's just like, oh, that like, everyone's not talking about it. Everyone's just, it's just, oh, that just happened. Justice wasn't served because someone's powerful enough to be above the law. Just look the other way. And people did. People are. There's a few people that talk about it from time to time, like, barely relevant, but me and, you know, other people that realize how fucking insane it is that that happened. Again, for everyone thinking, oh, Rich, you know, there's still that off chance that he actually did kill. No. First off, he should have been wearing clothes that he couldn't have hung himself with, so that should be thrown out the window. Secondly, there were 2 cameras that were supposed to be facing his jail cell. Both weren't working, and the 2 guards that were supposed to be monitoring the jail cells were both distracted at the time he was... How did all of those things just so happen at the right moment so he could kill himself? Give me a fucking break. Robert Mack, yeah, dude, there's so much. There's a lot of very corrupt people with a lot of power and a lot of money that will get away with absolutely awful things. And everyone's just, you know, going along, crying about the fact that, you know, oh my God, I need a booster shot. That's tyranny. No, the tyranny is that there is someone so powerful that they were with a known sex offender, probably committed heinous sex acts that anyone else would be in jail for the rest of their life for, and killed the person to shut them up, and they just got away with it. And they did a sloppy job killing them, almost, like I always say, on purpose. To kind of prove a point, like, yeah, we could get you killed, make it obvious that we got you killed, and you can't do anything about it. That's what people should be in the streets pissed off about. But, you know, fuck me, right? As usual, this is the 5th Thanksgiving where I have been stressed, mad, and severely angry because my father is emotionally abusive, rude, and pushes my buttons. Why don't you see, I know this is kind of, but why don't you see about like family counseling, man? How old are you? Are you in a position where you can support yourself, but, you know, you obviously want to have a relationship with your dad. You know? Yeah, there's no way Rich is luscious lip press. I know I'm all over the place right now, but it's true. There's no way that he killed himself. There's no fucking way. And no one's talking about that. Like, it's not just about Jeffrey Epstein obviously being a very terrible person. There are very powerful people who are probably leaders of countries throughout the world that were involved in the heinous things that he was doing. That said, yeah, I'm not facing repercussions for it. Make him disappear. Made him disappear. Made it obvious they made him disappear. And everyone's just like, oh, that's not a big deal. But I have to wear a mask to go get fucking bananas at the grocery store, so I'm going to freak the fuck out. fuck's sake. Apparently Matt Gaetz may be found not guilty. He probably knows where all the bodies are buried in regards to all the... Oh, dude, of course. And that's the thing. Why do you think these people, like... They got dirt on each other, man, because most of them are horrible. Like Jeffrey Epstein, like Prince Andrew, like he had him walking through the park and he had someone take a picture to prove that he was there attending an event, so obviously he was doing heinous. Like, that's all what it's about too, man. They help each other out, not because they give a shit or they're actual friends. It's like, hey, I know this about you, so don't fuck with me. Kind of happens on a small, not the same conspiracy theory shit, but there's groups of friends on YouTube. It's the same thing. They just don't want you talking about each other because they're like, oh, we're all just really a great group of friends that are happy. No, they're not. They're not. They just don't. They're in the same group, hoping that no one will talk shit about each other and damage the other person's channel, and that's all it's really about. It's everyone covering each other's asses because human beings are terrible. Like, I see this shit on Twitter and stuff about, like, they're so politically correct, and some of them I know, and I'm not going to name them here, because man, I know you would throw anybody, you're trying to be all, like, inclusive and friendly and all this shit, and I'm like, man, I know you would throw anybody under the bus to further your career in a second. You know, and there's very cool people there's cool people that do this too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not making everyone's a bad person, and it's not even that the people are bad, man, but everyone's just looking out for their own. They pretend that they're not because they want the optics to be that they're all friendly and ha ha ha. But it's like, you don't think there's drama on these, when you watch these good morning shows and news shows, they want to rip each other's faces off behind the scenes. That's why when you see the bloopers from like weather shows and stuff like that, where the guy's like, get the fuck away from me. Or like when, I think it was News Channel 2, that woman that used to, this happened like in 2016, where I guess the guy didn't start when the camera was from the commercial, and she went, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, everyone heard it. She had to apologize later on too. Like, that's real, man. But we're all in this thing of like, what I don't get about human beings is that we know what life is really like, but we want to pretend that other people don't have those issues, and when we do, we want to shame them for having the same issues that we have. Why? I don't get that. It's such a weird thing. Oh my God, someone and their wife had an argument. Okay, like, did they hit their wife? No. Did they, break windows or anything? No. So they had an argument. It was a personal thing that but you just so happened to overhear it. Yes. Why is that a big deal? It happens. People have bumps in the road because they're famous, and even though I have fights with my wife, it makes me feel better that they're miserable. Like, it's all it can be. That's all it could fucking be. Yeah, but that's how they get away with it, man. It kind of happened. My point being, bringing it over to YouTube on a much smaller, not as dangerous level, or anywhere near as dangerous, mostly, is that people go into groups to be like, hey, I made a dumb mistake. Why are you talking shit about me? We're supposed to be friends, right? The fuck out of here. They just closed the prison he was in at NYC due to a lot of issues. Ironic. Did you ever see his roommate? He's jacked. Well, yeah, dude, they got, like, I'm telling you, man, I saw who they had as his roommate. He looked like a mafia hitman. They got some motherfucker. They're like, yo, we'll give you fuck you money. Finish this guy. Cameras are off. I would love to know. I'm sure the guy's still in the prison system, but I would love to know where he is now. It's just a weird fucking situation, dude. Epstein didn't kill himself. I don't buy that Chris Cornell did either. How do you hang yourself and have broken ribs? And who would want Chris Cornell dead? He may be very true he didn't kill himself, but who would want Chris Cornell dead? It's weird. Epstein murder is also not talked about because of corporate media. The same people who gave us Hillary and Biden in the primaries, they didn't hold the powerful accountable anymore. They bow to, yeah. Dude, this system is set up for, we are heading on a path to destruction. How long the destruction will take to happen, I don't know. But it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I don't want it to happen, but there's no way the way that we are continuing as a society now is sustainable. It's just not. We're heading towards a collapse. When that is, I don't know, but it's going to happen. Anyway, let's finish this off.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't need.
He doesn't want. He's
There.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back first, and then
You gonna get me back? I think you got me back. I think we're good on that. Okay.
yeah, I was right. I forgot about it.
okay.
I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish
Absolutely, yeah,
that wasn't the
hey, I
case.
sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah.
I am a man who ate birds and now filled with turds. God bless all toilets across this great nation because they're going to be used overtime tonight.
That's probably true.
But
Yeah, unfortunately, Jose Gomez. Yeah, I feel that we are too. And people are willingly walking into it, and you show them, like, you realize, or we're you don't know what you're talking about, you cuck liberal beta soy drinking whatever else they call me.
and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty. That's what you want.
You know they both want to scream at each other right now. You just know they do. Like, it's just a fact.
But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years.
I don't think you having to stick, And again, I heard that Will Smith fucks around. That, like I said, they had an open marriage. I guess maybe that's why it's not as insane. You know what I mean? But still, though, like, I guess it's still looked at as a no-no because they weren't together when she did that. I don't know. I could just see that there was a lot more there. I don't know, man. If I have, like, let's keep it real. If Trump ran right now, he would win again. That limp dick infrastructure bill. And here is the thing, too. People don't think that deep when they go to the polls. They will run to the polls at 200 miles an hour. But they don't really think about. They just go, oh, gas prices are high right now, not understanding why they're high. I can't get bread at the grocery store, not understanding why they're can't get bread at the grocery store, and things are out of stock, and prices are up because of inflation due to the fact that it's tougher to process the products right now and get them on store shelves, so it's more costly. They're just going to look at if it was Trump in office, they would have blamed Trump. If it was Biden, they would have blamed Biden. If it was Bernie Sanders, they would have blamed Bernie. That's just how people are, and that's all they vote on. They don't care. They don't look into the true politics of the person. They don't look into their history. They don't look into what they've done in the past, good or bad. It's just, this person sucks. I'm voting for the other person because it took more money to fill up my fucking gas tank. And they'd be like, yeah, but that person that you want to vote for, whether Democrat or Republican, they were actually caught jerking off to pictures of Hitler back in 2016. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird and that's disturbing, but they will make my gas prices cheaper. Like, that's all it's about, man. So people don't look into, like, you don't, like, and you bring up, and it's not that I'm well versed in politics, but obviously I go further than that. and you bring up all this other shit, and it's like they don't know about it. All they care about is, you know, things are more expensive for me right now. Whoever is in office, it must be their fault. I'm going to vote for the other person. So you get all these opportunistic, corrupt assholes who just want to get the tickets, get in office so they could accrue power. Because the people who voted in it don't really know what kind of person they are. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. Oh, they're done. They're going to get fucking steamrolled in the midterms. And justifiably so, because they've done nothing. They've done nothing. Oh, man, I'm going to have to take a dump. I like Trump. He did... Well, you know, it felt like it was a fucking soap opera. Dems are completely screwed in the midterms. I agree. The Federal Reserve is the real government. I also mostly agree with that, too. Yeah, inflation is starting to get out of control. Some minimum wage jobs aren't cut nowadays. Minimum wage jobs have been cutting it for a very long time, Chief. A very long time. Anyway, I got to go use the little boy's room for a second. Enjoy the bird song. I'll be right back. back in the nick of horse. Man. Rich is fat and ugly is back. I forgot about that. Hello, how are you? We might as well let the song play out. It's 19 seconds, so I'm sure some of you heard my power fart there. It is a high-pitched screech. My whole, man. Rich, my bird was roasted. My coffee was roasted. I'm roasted. You doing well? I am doing well. Gary Busey's Laserdisc collection. Ah, shit. I didn't know it was repeating. Fuck. I know, I'm already gonna, I don't know how the Dems screwed up. They had all the voting power messed up this bad, but then again, look at California, so many. Dude, because they're on the same fucking team, so they're not gonna play against actual things like trying to vote for Medicare for all, which is wildly popular, and things across the board like that. They're in the same pockets as the Republicans are, so they're gonna be like, we're just not as bad as them. Oh, that's, what the fuck do you offer? Are you going to do anything for me? Do you give a shit? No, you don't. So it's all just fucking fake farce nonsense that people see through, and they're just tired of it. Exhausting Thanksgiving. Had to sit through the whole anti-vax BS the whole time. Can I get a Kretz guy? I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit!
Yeah, they're two sides of the same coin. Oh my God. And that's why, like, I'm just tired. Like, Rich, you never gave your take on the I don't want to give my take on the not that I'm afraid to. I just, what am I going to do? You know how divisive that is in talking about it? And I have to do more research on the whole thing. And wait, why haven't I done research? Because it's just exhausting. It's tiring. And I have so much other shit going on in my life. But Rich, that's how people become idle, and that's how tyranny takes over, because people can become complacent. The ball is already rolling in that direction anyway. What the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Tell me realistically what I'm gonna do. I'm not a fucking thing. So I'm just gonna sit here. I'm sure someone heard that violent fart that I let out when I had the music playing before. The music added to the drama of that fart. Oh, man. I couldn't hold that. And, of course, someone was using the bathroom. Have you ever tried fried turkey? I have not. I'm not a big fan. I didn't have, you know how much turkey I had today? 0. I had some lasagna. I had some stuffed mushrooms, and I had some, I had some dessert. I had a piece of apple pie. You thought I shit myself because, bro, that fart. It was definitely kind of a disappointing dump, though. I was expecting with how much power that fart had that was going to be, but no. No. You know, and that's why Bazinga Peter is in the building. You know, everyone's like, oh, you're just afraid to. I'm like, no, it's just, what is it going to do? No matter how well-versed in research I ended up being on Kyle Rittenhouse, all it's going to do is just not only have people get divided over me, they're going to start fighting in the fucking comment section, and it's just going to devolve into a fucking shit show. I don't want to go near it. I don't care enough. Maybe that makes me sound selfish. Maybe that makes me sound like a dick. It's, what is it going to do? What is me fighting here? Let me I'll make you understand the context of me saying not care enough more. What is me fighting here going to do? It's just going to make people stand their ground with their take even more. So why am I going to lose sleep over it and go crazy? Kind of like, honestly, it's the same thing. Why am I even doing it with the vaccine? Like, it just is, you just get to a point where it's like, I'm just done. And here I am. Alan, thank you for the, I thought you shit. Yeah, dude, that fart was brutal. Like I said, that fart was and it was like an uncontrollable. It's not that I wanted to do that. I would have rather have saved it for the mic. It just came out of my ass. Alan handed over that coffee to me. I was tempted. If my kids weren't here, I would have had coffee here, but I am sure that those little monkeys are going to be up at like probably 6 in the morning. I know my take on this. Okay, there's a valid point that I forgot to bring up and forgot in general. Going on my whole spiel there. You know what? That did make it worth it. You know, when I really lost my shit that one day, they were like, damn, Rich, you know, I was just like, you know what? They're like, I was on the fence about the vaccine and I saw all the stuff you were saying. I saw it like, and they were like, I went and got it. So that was pretty fucking awesome. But that's an exception, not the rule. You know? Did you see the Missouri man that was falsely accused and spent 43 years in jail and the jury was all white and the guy gets nothing? Wow. Wow. Imagine basically around over half of your life just being taken from you. And we fucked up. Here you go. Good luck with life now that we took most of it from you. Oh, I don't know how he's not embittered. Beal, actually, I did politics for the OGs here. I did politics. That was you want to know a big part? There's other factors too that I fucked up with. Beal, you want to know a big part as to why my channel growth stunted when I used to talk about political things more often, but it ended up being a lot of shit like Anita Sarkeesian, which I still think, and Zoe Quinn, which I verbally ripped them new ones countless times in the past before. And a lot of people put the other equation in there that I never put out there, like, oh, Rich doesn't like Anita Sarkeesian, so he must be, I think the right term is, oh, he must be based and very conservative. Surprise, I'm not. So I think I built up a big audience of people that thought I was on like the quartering train, to just put it out there, because that's the whole big thing that people, when I call them out, that's their sticking point. But Rich, you know, you had the same take with him in this, and he had you in one of his videos back in 2018. I'm like, yeah, but after like talking about Diablo Immortal and like how we call out Anita Sarkeesian, that's where it stopped. Like the rest of his shit, once I realized what he was about, I jumped off. And a lot of people jumped off my channel with that because they thought that was my MO, and it wasn't. Fuck that get woke, go broke shit. It's just as toxic as the social justice warriors. And that's why I thought Keemstar's take on him was so perfect. Whatever you want to say Keemstar was hypocritical about doesn't mean he was any less right. He claims to be an anti-SJW when he acts like an SJW. You know, but that's not to bring up him again. Point being is, a lot of my audience thought that was my stance, and they had and I used to talk about that stuff a lot. And then I just kind of, when the apocalypse happened, where anything that was even like remotely controversial would get your video piss yellowed, I stepped away from it, you know, and just stuck to more tech and gaming stuff. And then when I tried to go back to it, and then I went back to it and showed my progressive side, I guess you could say, which was always that way. I didn't switch or anything. It's just, you know, I had videos back then supporting gay marriage back in 2011. I had videos in 2013 talking about how the freedom of religion that Mike Pence was trying to pass would be bad for the LGBTQ community, and got a lot of flack for that. But that was, you know, most people, because of how many videos I made on Anita Sarkeesian during the whole Gamergate shit and Zoe Quinn and all that, a lot of people thought that was my political stance, and it factually wasn't. So when they found out, they were like, see ya. It was like a light switch, like I said. PG13. I thought you said your name was P Green. Would Bernie have been more like Trump and used the bully pulpit against Manchin and Sinema? No. Biden is a pushover, and that's the problem with Bernie, and I've said that from day one. Everyone's like, oh, Bernie would have steamrolled Trump if he was a Democratic. No, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have. Look when those stupid fucking when Cenk, because he was one of the founders of the Justice Democrats, and they found out like Cenk had a spicy take on women back when he was a conservative and like 20 and horny. When they found like a blog from his when he was like maybe in his early 30s at best or 20s. And man, Bernie folded like a deck of cards and like ran away from him screaming. You don't think he would have done that kind of shit during a debate with Trump, who would be more than glad to go below the belt? Do you think Bernie would have? No, he wouldn't have. And the problem with Bernie Sanders, too, let's just keep it real, as much as I would have voted for the motherfucker in a heartbeat, he has the stage presence of a potato that's out of date. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. And, you know, and Trump, look, Trump is a great showman. He knows how to play up to a crowd. And it works. That's all people. That's the same people that will vote for someone for that are the same people like, oh, I don't like gas prices. Whoever is in office now, I will vote for the other party. Doesn't matter if it's Democrat or Republican. Oh, wow. I like the fact that he said Marco Rubio's penis is small. Or my penis is big even though I have small hands. I'm going to vote for him. You know, hold on one second. Shower thought, what if we get shower thought? Would you think about, I'm sure that was, you had a spelling, but shower, I'll just pretend you were thinking about this in the shower. Maybe you actually were. Shower thought, what if we get cartridges and put NVMe SSDs and preload games on them to be too expensive, at least as of now, on them for consoles, so we could go back to playing games instantly? I know it would be too expensive right now, but maybe when the tech gets cheaper. By the time the tech gets cheaper, that won't even be necessary, I feel, when it gets that cheap. I mean, let's face it, even Nintendo Switch, the reason why we don't have bigger Nintendo Switch cartridges, they don't have 64 gigabyte Switch cartridges yet, do they? I'm not even sure. Dude, as soon as we turned something that should have united humanity and say, let's beat this virus, and turned it political, I knew we were fucked. Yeah. It's we're divided in insane ways right now, and it's baffling. And once you go down that road, it's over. His mom passed away in August, and the governor was Richard. He said getting him out of jail, and the reason why he's not getting money because the law protected him from that, which is BS. And the governor was Richard. Who are you talking? Wait. Oh, the guy who would 43 years. His mom passed away in August, and the governor was Richard. He said getting him out of jail, and the reason why he's not getting money because the law protected from that, which is BS. Dude, you took away that guy's life, basically. And like, how old was he when he went to jail? Like 20? Imagine getting out of jail and you're you go to jail at 20. You don't know what anything with life. Dude, I didn't have life figured out until I still don't have life figured out. You know what I mean? And you say you go to jail when you're 20. You get out. You're 63 years old. Like, you're not elderly, but you're old at that. Like, you know, you're at the point where, you know, probably most people your age are either retiring or about to retire. I know the age of retirement used to be 50, but those days are long gone. And it's like, Now I should start life? What am I gonna do? It's just fucked, man. Unbelievable. Should I make fun of people the same way our God Griffin Gaming does? The eponymized saga was the best. Griffin Gaming is an interesting dude, and I enjoy his shit. You know, not that I agree with all his takes, and I know sure as fuck he doesn't agree with all mine. But, you know, he's definitely, I definitely respect the guy. Hi, Rich. Happy Thanksgiving. Please help with Series X TV choice. Hisense UHE 750. A TCL 6 Series 800. I know that is HDMI 2.1. I have not... See, the thing, I like the UHE. Yes, I know Hisense sent me one to use with that PS5 video, but I have it in my bedroom. I enjoy it quite a bit, and I'm leaving it there. That should tell you how much I enjoy it. But nonetheless, they did send it, and I used it for a video. I always want to be transparent about that. They also sent me the other TV, but people send review products all the time. That does not mean I'm going to say a product is good because a company sent it for me and lose all my credibility when the product sucks. Okay, great, they gave me a free product. You sent it to me a review, it's a review sample, still sucks. Sorry. But it doesn't. So, $750 for what's actually $750 for any size, even a 55-inch with the features you get with the UHE. Yeah, that's a hell of a deal, man. I don't know how it compares to the TCL 6 series though. So for basically the same price, let's say $50 more, same fucking price. Look at the features, look at the reviews, look at like the fine print details of all of them. Which one has better brightness, better color accuracy? Which one crushes blacks less? You know what? Less. You know what I mean? Like in darker scenes, like you don't see like that where you're supposed to see like different nuances of shadows, and it just makes it black. You know, that's really basic 5th grade term of what crushing blacks means, but you get my point. Which one has... I'm not a fan of companies because Sony kind of screwed me with the X900H. Still a great TV, but the features... whenever a company promises features, I'm always hesitant to recommend a TV on promises. So just make sure the features are already in the TV. Oh, we're bringing variable refresh rate. No, bring it now, or I'm not buying your TV until the firmware patch is out there. I want to make sure it works properly. I know none of the TVs that you mentioned there suck. You will not get a bad experience from any of the 3 TVs that you just mentioned. But since, well, the Sony's $200 more, but check them out, man. I'm sure there are comparisons between the 3. I've only had experience with the U8G, so I can't... I mean, the X90J is, I believe it's a higher end of the X900H, so I like that TV. But it's still like, you know, there were issues with the updates with VRR and stuff like that. So just look into it, see what people say about them, try them all out. Maybe you could go into a store and see them demoed and see which ones you like the pictures with. I personally, with the bad luck I've had with LG, I will be taking a break from LG for a while. Fist bump to team, I am done. Yeah, pretty much. It was that Chris Matthews video, Beal. And what was interesting too is I used to talk about stuff like that from time to time, but one, it was more about the anti-Anita Sarkeesian bad take stuff. That was where I called her out all the time on her bullshit. So people thought I was conservative because of that. And because of Adpocalypse for years, I just didn't talk about politics at all. So when I brought it back, I built up this conservative base that thought I was conservative. They were wrong. And then on top of it, people were just not used to me talking about politics because a lot of people subbed during a time where I didn't talk about them in any fashion. So yeah, it was just like, it was like a light switch because people were like, oh shit, yeah, I'm out of here. Okay. eventually I was going to piss you off anyway. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it too. This is why I don't worship politicians. They don't really work for the people. Yeah, that's an understatement. So why should we work for them? Yep. And the problem is there's money in politics. And the thing is, a job like that where you become a politician or a public servant, it's a job that a narcissist would want, but by design the job should not be taken by a narcissist, because a narcissist is self-aggrandizing. They're only in that position for themselves, and they're pretending to be about the people so they can accrue more power. So the system that's why that there should be no way that corporations can donate to campaigns. It's not direct bribery, but it's still bribery. Because these are narcissists. Who are they going to be most concerned about? Who themselves. So if taking money from said corporation means that when they leave office, they'll leave as a multimillionaire, what do you think they're going to... There's a reason why virtually all the people that are in government in the States are millionaires. Why does that correlate? That should be a red flag right there. Have you seen Papa Gut on YouTube? I have not. I have not seen that. He's 62 and he was in jail at age 18. The law said he killed 3 people with no evidence. I'm guessing this is a black man that a bunch of racist white jurors put away with no evidence, right? And imagine, he's found innocent now, and they took away what is he going to do at 62? He's been in jail his entire life. He has no work experience. He's never been able to have a relationship. What is he going to do, start a family at 62? If it was 40, maybe. They took his life from him. And... to give him, he can't do anything. He's just out in the world right now. Talk about setting someone up to fail. And then, not that I don't want to see this, but then that makes people frustrated. Then it makes him commit crimes. Imagine how angry he must be right now. Not saying he should do anything, and I don't condone that. But his back is against the wall. I mean, I don't know the full details of this. I'm going by super chats, but if this is the case, wow, that's fucked up, man. Unreal. I remember from Shawshank Redemption, the old guy gets out of prison, he freaks out when he sees cars because they weren't around when he got... Isn't that insane? Like, imagine thinking about... He's 62 now. Like, that's my parents' age, roundabout. He was in jail at 18. Like my parents used, but imagine all the shit, the difference in cars, at least anyway, and now these new things called smartphones, and how people communicate with social media, for better for worse, and all this other shit. And it's just, he missed out on everything. He missed out on possibly having a career. He missed out on possibly having a family and having kids. And what is he going to do at 62? And you take away basically 2/3 of his life, wrongfully so, and you give him, if this is the case, you give him nothing? Wow. Oh, man. Happy Thanksgiving, Richard. Here's a few bucks. Give Carlos a smooch for me. This bird is always looking for that. Beautiful bird, wonderful bird, best looking bird in the business. Maybe we could watch some Badlands Chugs. Sup, Rich? How's your Thanksgiving going? It was going good, man. I went to families today. Kids are here. Girlfriend's here. So, Yeah, I did. Some people were like, Rich, aren't you celebrating Thanksgiving? I'm like, guys, it's like 9:30, 10 at night when they said that. Like, it's been celebrated. We have celebrated. We have eaten bird. I have not eaten bird. I'm not really a fan of turkey. And that's it. Now I'm here. Vote for Glass Joe. My cabinet will be farm animals. Dude, the birds would do a better job. Can't corrupt a bird. It just wants corn. Can we get some GTA play? Just want to change the topic. I don't know tonight because the thing was, I'm gonna play more GTA. Not on the Switch though. Fuck no. No. I am, because this. Here is the thing I'm gonna do. Yes, I'm gonna pull a DSP here. That's fine. But he's right about this. I remember seeing the video and saying, "Look, because I get the troll videos because I've watched some of the compilations on the streams." Well, first off, there was this really funny thumbnail someone had of, it was basically Wings of Redemption pounding DSP in the ass. You didn't see anything that it could be taken down, but it was actually really funny. And DSP was like, should I turn the music off for GTA? And people were kind of calling him, like, why are you calling him out? He's right. He wants to bring people in for the streams. And let me tell you something, man, GTA brings them in. I don't get the same super chats that I get when I just chat. But man, do people want to watch it? They're interested in it. They want to see it. Even if it was good, people like watching GTA during live streams. So yeah, I'm probably going to turn the music off, and most people don't care. And if you do, maybe that's a bold statement. A lot of people don't care if the music's on or not. You know, hearing just the NPC say stupid shit as you drive by is plenty to me. So yeah, he's right about that. A lot of people were giving him shit about that. I'm like, nah, I get why he wants to turn the music off, because let me tell you something. Every single stream, I stream that fucking game. And the thing I'm more concerned about is not, all right, look, I make my money from the super chats in these streams, the pennies I make from the revenue, I don't care about. But it could be a strike. And on top of it too, because the way YouTube is, if your video is not monetized, it's not seen by as many eyes. And I would like, because the videos view well, the streams view well with the GTA, to get new viewers in here. I'm actually surprised me just shooting the shit right now has 830 people in here on this secondary channel. This has not been this high in a very long time. It's usually between like 600, 700. So I agree with DSP. People will probably be mad because I know there's a bunch of people here that are like, I guess, trolls of his because they think, you know, because I do all the comedy skits with him. But yeah, he's right. Sorry, guys. I understand why he wants to turn the music off. It's not about the money, at least with me, directly from, oh, I need to make the revenue from it. The revenue's next to nothing on live streams. Let me just, unless you're getting like, you know, Markiplier viewership during a live stream, you ain't making ad revenue, at least good ad revenue off a stream itself. It's just not how it works. So yeah, yeah, let's watch QVC. That one rings a bell with me more. So I just don't, you know, I'm full from today. I don't really feel like watching someone in slow motion drink disgusting things. So yeah, I get, and I see there's two. Yeah, so Mari, that I will do more, and I actually have fun with it too, and I could tolerate the performance of GTA on the Series S, or I'm going to bring the Series X up here so I can play Fear. And yes, I'll be streaming that too. Fuck yeah, I'll be streaming all three of the games. I have them. Let's watch Act Games QVC. Yes. Michael Cortez will get to this. I had a friend who, after being in prison for 4 years, immediately did something to go back. They sent him into a Iowan winter with not even a coat. And that's the thing. They call them correctional facilities, and it's a lot of people become repeat offenders because the system makes them worse. It's just, anyway. Yeah, let me look up some QVC shit. Thanks for the endless entertainment, and for the birds, you're damn right, and you're welcome. So yeah, point being is, sorry guys, unpopular. I know people like when I do my comedic roast of DSP. I know comedic is subjective. But he was right on that one. I get why he wanted to turn the music off. It wasn't that he was being greedy. It's just that even beyond the fact that I want more people to see the stream, and you won't have that happen with the piss yellow dollar sign. I don't want to strike, because you get one strike, you can't stream. What is it, for 90 days? I think it's 3 months. No fucking thank you. You're going to Major League Cornhole, you're probably safer, sir. Let's see. Let's do HSN electronics, because electronics, you know, I mean, obviously you can see when their other stuff is. Electronics with, all right, that's an hour. I don't know if I want to do an hour. Do they have like, oh, this one looks really awkward. Okay. This one looks really awkward. It's from 2021, so it's new tech that we can make fun of. I believe it's 90 days. So it's not, so DSP's 100% right with that one. I get why it's like, I mean, the other streams didn't do it. It just ended up being that they didn't even get a piss yellow dollar sign. They got there's no monetization. It's like this video manually by like whatever music group that the music has that it's being licensed from, and that's it. It makes no revenue, so YouTube has zero incentive, understandably so, to put new eyes on it. YouTube's not going to make money. They make money that the videos have revenue on them. Makes sense. Not blaming them, but that's why I'm going to turn the music off. What I blame, one, beyond before the blaming, DSP is right. What I blame is the antiquated copyright system. Period. Anyway, let's watch some cringe. Because I'm a man.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so...
Wait, hold on.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere.
I know why they're saying this, because anyone with common sense gives them shit. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Why is this bundle with Wish.com extra swag shit or swag shit, whatever, it cost $900 when I could get it for, and the item, all that stuff costs like a whopping $2, and the item itself is $300 because value. Fuck you. Thanks for being honest and real. Happy Thanksgiving, the real alerts. I am not a perfect person. I can be a dick. I've always admitted to that. I'm not. I think what people respect, I guess, I don't know if that's the right terminology. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm self-aggrandizing, but is that I'm real. Like, I don't hide my flaws. There's a lot of people on here that try to be very cookie cutter and white bread and make it like they've done nothing wrong. And you know what? That's what a lot of people expect people who are celebrities, and I don't think I'm a celebrity to be, but that's fucking stupid because it's just not true. Feed the birds. They're hungry. They are birds. Feel their hunger. Feed their holes. Birds.
Not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area.
Yeah, so if you call us complaining that it is $200 over MSRP, we are going by the highest price that it may be somewhere and then adding extra junk on top of it. Oh, that's why they have this. I know, man. Maybe I'm a cynical prick, but am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. You're not wrong, Rich. You're not wrong at all. Fuck you and the music already. The birds love that song. Fuck off.
Area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps.
And who is encoding these videos to upload to YouTube? Why do I see so much interlacing? I had to think of the word for a second. It's interlacing.
1-800.
Like whenever any motions across the screen, like
284-3900.
who edits and renders these videos, man? And why are they still using what was it, Microsoft Movie Studio that came with XP? Oh, flex pay. Enjoy now. Pay over time, 0% interest, but let you the fuck know you're late with that payment. They will slap you with all that interest in a second. That's why they offer it. Because a lot of people are late with their payments. Because it's the same when I sold furniture. Here's the thing. If you need the payments, chances are you're probably like paychecking to paychecking it in most cases. And they know that, oh, they may be 15 days late with this one payment. And we have in the contract that if they're 15 days late, we get to pile on all the interest, which is just basic fucking profit. Did it at a furniture store, man. Yes, Jim, GTA Switch is awful. Like, I am not playing that version again. I know people want to see it, but it's bad. I'll play it on the Series X or S. I am not playing it on the Switch again. Dude, they cut down the frame rate of your character. Like, I was playing Vice City, Tommy. Like, it's, you know, like, because developers do it to save resources. They do it in the Souls games. They've done it in Dying Light for the Switch. And Dying Light the Switch is implemented very well. In the distance, when you see zombies, they cut down the frame rate of the zombies to like 15, 20 frames a second. You can notice it, but who cares? It's a small price to pay for the excellent port of Dying Light on the Switch. In my opinion, it's an excellent port. There, when your main character, they're cutting the frame rate down below 30. Like, he was running at like 15, 20 frames a second. And that's the character. It was like unplayable. It was like, what is this? This is like a bad phone game that you would have on like a color flip phone from 2003. Like, no. And the thing is, why can Dying Light... I know the Switch is underpowered. I know the chipset's old. I get old, not hold. I get all that. Why does Dying Light, which is a much newer, but better than it, and it's an open world game as well. I showed it on the stream last night. I was like, hold on. We're going to go from Vice City on the Switch to Dying Light, which is a game that's 14 plus years newer, way more demanding visually, and is also an open world environment. It's night and day. You can't even... It looks like it's running on a totally different system.
Hi, everyone. So nice.
Would like you... Maybe I'll do like 3 or something like that, Orange Yoshi, for a little bit, and then I'll do like GTA. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to play more. Not only does it bring in viewership, it's not that I truly enjoy those games. I like them. But I think just the comedy gold that they bring in is what I enjoy more and what the audience likes. It's just, there's so much stupid shit that happens. It's just great. And what garbage is she standing in front of? Oh no, we are starting off with shit cameras. And this is from October of 2021. So this isn't like, oh, Rich, is from 2015. That's why back then it was kind of okay. No, this is now. Remember that. Love your streamers. Keep doing what you're doing. Can I get a spread your cheeks in multiple DSP labs at the... Yes, you can. Where is the...
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
That is fucking nightmare fuel. Anyway, 10/23/2021. It's right up on the top there. Keep that in mind when you see this stuff.
To have you shopping today. My name is Bobby Ray Carter, and we are in the holiday mood, aren't we?
HSN probably loves this, though, because what do these videos get? Like 249 views, and they put it up like 3 months ago. They're probably getting, yeah, my concurrent viewership is about 4 times what they just got in views on this. Let that sink in.
Today is all about, this weekend, all about gifts to give and get, and I have a lot of them coming up in this hour you're going to love. Little quick preview, saved for the hour, and a great this day only, which means when you see the price of $135 today.
What hair dye is she using in her hair? Is that the, does she go get the tar black dye?
Marked down to $97.99. It is only...
Yeah, Minolta has not been... Why would you? Okay. They're selling. Now, keep in mind that I love how they do. They try to make them look way more expensive than they are. That thing has, I know it. First off, Minolta is not Minolta anymore. I don't know who it's been bought off by, but it being Minolta has been not a thing for a very long time. A lower mid-range cell phone, probably for maybe only $40 more, can take vastly superior videos to this. This is a shit unnecessary product, and what makes it worse is this is like shit they scooped up from like bulk. You know why I could tell that it's shit? They have for charging mini USB, not even micro, mini USB. Mini. That's what like BlackBerry was using with like the Curve when they were their phones were still relevant. Mini. This thing probably takes video like your 3DS fucking takes. I mean, granted, I like mini USB better than micro USB. Micro USB was hot garbage, but that just shows you. I have a challenge for you. Make a beat with the soundbar sound effects. That sounds good.
You blew it.
Rich, I am a fatter, bolder, older, loudmouth, and bigger dumbass than you. Why, thank you, Flucus. Happy Thanksgiving to my favorite loudmouth on YouTube. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that, Flucus. Mini was more robust. Yeah, Mini was much more robust. USB Mini, that's a good call, the Cool T. Okay, took me a second. Yeah, it was much more like micro. I didn't ever, and the thing is, all Rich, that's because, no, I was very careful with my stuff. I don't think have I ever broken a micro USB? I think if I did, it was like once or twice out of the 8 billion micro USB devices that I have. But it was like, the thing about it, if it was, say you wanted to charge your phone, it was dark in a room. Like, even to Lightning's credit, and I fucking hate Lightning too, and can't wait till Apple goes over to USB-C. They're still using Lightning on this is a 13. You could put it in either way. I'm not trying to be perverted. It's true. Like, you can't. With micro, it was like you could barely see the difference, especially when it was dark, but it had to go in only one way. I hated micro USB. Fuck micro USB. But that just shows how old and shit this camera is.
For today, check this out.
We have to see video from this thing.
An amazing Minolta touchscreen HD camcorder. Even has the night vision. Incredible. It's full HD video.
Yeah, because that's... If there's nothing, even a cheap... I would be shocked with a, like, $80 phone from a prepaid if it did only 720p. Like, of course, in 2021, even a budget device is going to record in 1080p, lady.
And available in 3 colors. I have black. We have it in a really pretty... Is that plum? No, red. We're calling it red. And we also have it available.
Wow, they just actually call it a color? Like it isn't like ass cheek sunrise or something like that? God, it's even the shiny, cheap plastic. Like they're not even pretending that it's not. Look, night, yeah, or just crank up the ISO. Yes.
In blue, you get everything you
I got to see if they show video from these.
need. We'll tell you a lot more about that one. And that is item number 668133. So I had the pleasure of presenting this Texonic recently.
God.
It is an amazing buy. First and foremost, this is a company at the #1 brand of selling portable televisions here at HSN.
Tektronix portable. I don't know if that's a good price on that or not.
It is completely exclusive. And what's so cool about it, and I kind of even just turn it around to the back, you have a...
It's not exclusive. I assure you, this is just... It's exclusive with the whatever name they... I never heard of... They're the #1... Who the fuck is Trexonic? Well, Rich, obviously, I have everything in my home. I know someone's going to say, well, Rich, Trexonic. I have Trexonic nipple tassels right now. Don't at me. Like... But I assure you this is out there in some other way, shape, or form.
And right on the back, look, check it out. So you can literally set this up absolutely anyway.
Yeah, where's the ice? Where is the fucking HDMI port there, Jenny Jones?
You get the
It wasn't Jenny Jones blonde. That made no sense.
whole configuration because it comes with the case. You get the headphones. It even has a little antenna that comes right along with it as well. It is available in black, blue, purple, and in red, and $149.99.
Carlos, you don't
It is
see him? He's on the
completely
screen.
exclusive for us here. And the cool thing about this allows you
Carlos's dad is poking holes somewhere.
the chance to
Getting corn from those holes. Yeah, Textronic is the #1 brand. Who the fuck is Textronic? #1 brand of what? Like they say, fucking like, oh, RCA was the #1 brand, or RCA is a name brand. Like, no, it's not. It was a name brand. Then some Chinese company bought the IP and then sold some shit tablet that no one wanted on it, that with a keyboard connected to it. I gotta piss. I'll be back in a second. Be right back. hole is out of order tonight. I have a crazy hole. My apologies for that. Blame the hole. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to mention more about that, man. I love how they do that, where it's like, oh, Trexonic. It is a brand you know and trust. Who is Trexonic? Who is Trexonic? And you know RCA is not RCA.
To be able to have television anywhere on the go. All right, so that one's coming up a little bit later on, but are we ready to play and have some fun? Well, with already over 4,000 gone, we have the only arcade Today Special of the entire year, and it's been about a year since we've seen it. Check it out.
It's amazing how much content I got from the first 2 minutes of this, by the way.
Okay, so first and foremost, you know, I look at this and I know I grew up with Pac-Man.
I would love to have one of these things, but I just, like, I know RGT is a whole room dedicated to it. He also doesn't have kids. Could you imagine? Like, hey, kids, I'm kicking you out of your room. Why, Dad? Because I'm putting a fucking arcade in there because I'm an asshole.
Man, not only are you going to be able to entertain your kids.
Why does that woman look so awkward playing that? Why is it like...
your grandkids, but let me tell you, I have the Pac-Man already at home.
She has the Pac-Man. Like, and you know this situation would never happen where people were like, all right, just go left. Make sure you got those pellets up on top. Come on. We're cheering you. Dad is cheering you on. No.
Every time I have families over, every time I have parties, let me just tell you, there.
Stop it. Make sure you're playing, Galaxia. The fuck are you doing? Get out of here. I almost got the high score, Tommy. High score. Fuck stores. And why are you playing that near the sink? Like, I have questions. Yeah, me too. If I had, dude, I need to get rid of shit, and I have. I actually had someone come pick up a bunch of stuff. Like, I would love it, and I do. Part of me envies RGT for having that room, but it's just not practical for me right now. If anything, I need to set up like a studio, so when I do get things like the TV to review, I want to almost do something like Unbox Therapy is doing. I like that big plain room he has, man. It's kind of like, I feel like Neo from the Matrix is going to come out and go, whoa, and do an unboxing with him.
There are more adults playing it actually than kids. So here's what's happening today. It is completely exclusive. Already over 4,000.
My arthritis is killing me, but they pay me $300 to pretend I play this shit.
I don't give a shit!
Well,
300 gone, but I want to give you an idea of what's actually been happening. You know, normally when we bring this in, we bring in like 30,000. Today, we're going to hit the 100,000 mark sold. It is not.
yeah, but you know, not even kids. Like, all right, I see what they're trying to do, the arcade one-up to get it. Oh, look, you could play it different ways, but you know someone's going to bump into that shit and it's going to break eventually like that. I get what they're trying to do, and I respect for them trying to find ways to fit it in homes where it's not practical, but it's still not practical.
Not only a Today Special today, it is the only one of the entire year.
I'm not hating on the arcade one-ups. I think they're a cool concept, but it's just, I don't, you know, fuck RGT85 for having the room to do it. I'm jealous.
It is.
Yeah, it's underpowered. I get that. It's using in like an older SoC. I don't know the exact SoC. I never even really looked into it, but it's the whole experience that you're getting, like the arcade cabinet, and that's cool. I like that, and I eventually want to get one, but right now I have no fucking room. I'm getting rid of shit, you know.
It's been absolutely on fire. Normally we bring in 30,000, we brought in 10. So we don't have anywhere near the same quantity. We already sold out of Street Fighter a little bit earlier. So all you do is you choose Pac-Man, which, by the way, 40th anniversary of Pac-Man. Can you imagine that? And actually, this is Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, the game is old as shit. I do imagine that.
Her 40th anniversary will be in 2022.
Yeah, who cares? Like, so long as the hardware's adequate and emulates the games properly and you can have a good experience. I don't care if there's a fucking potato in there. You know, you buy it for, like, the cabinet and the full experience of arcade gaming. You know, I guess, but Rich, if you want the true experience, you go out and buy a CRT and you pick it up with your bare hands so your muscles get muscular. Okay, yeah, all right, you come fix that for me then. But I understand what they're trying to do. But I just don't have the fucking room. Would I hit that? No, she's not Jennifer Tillying it. Jennifer Tilly, yes. She ain't no.
Two. All I can say to anyone out there is you need to be quick and know that if you want that one item, and I'm always looking for that one toy, right, that I can have, that whenever my family are there, my friends are there, it's engaging for everyone. The true arcade style, the arcade joystick that it has as well. You don't have to put any quarters in it.
How are those joysticks? See, the thing is, you know what kind of turned me off to I used to have the Office, so I was going to get one of the arcade one-ups for the Office. And I put one together, and the problem with it is that the ribbon that went to it came out of the box, it was cut. So I'm like, not buying one of these again. I understand mine was defective. I know a lot of people, like I know RGT85 has a bunch of these, and they're all fine. I don't think he's had any issues anyway. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting this thing, dragging it, building it to find out. I mean, okay, you could argue that I should have checked to see if there was any damage to it first, but still, you know.
Hit the button and off you go. It is completely, fully assembled, and then let's talk about the price.
Oh, okay. See, the other ones I had weren't assembled. Maybe they changed.
Price.
Would I fuck like a sex doll? No. No, it's just, no. Just, at that point, porn. And then I don't have to explain a giant lifelike doll in my fucking place. Like, that's like, come on, no one's, oh, that just gives you a good, healthy sexual, no, like, no, you're a fucking weirdo who has a giant human female sex doll in your place. No one's ever gonna look at that and be like, all right, you know, big deal. Fleshlight, that's different. You need the whole woman to hump?
We outdid ourselves. $399, $299.99, so $300 is the price. We have it today for one day and one day.
I don't know how much these things, I know these things aren't cheap. I could argue that the price is a little high. I've always thought that.
Not even that. It's like while they last, only $199.95. I love that everything for this weekend is on 5 FlexPay, so you have the opportunity to be able to get it home for what, $39.99. And then the best part is, if you're thinking ahead, you want to buy this maybe for a holiday gift, right, for someone in the family. Well, the good news there is that you actually have the extended return policy to the end of January.
Yeah, that's exactly what Amazon does. They have to. I'm pretty sure that Amazon was one of the first, at least, to start that, and everyone followed suit. Because everyone realized, like, yeah, I buy these as gifts. The people are not. If I buy it now and you tell me that, oh, you only have a 30-day return policy, well, they're not opening it up for almost 2 months, so what the fuck? It's kind of an obvious thing. Yeah, she does a little bit like Cher. That's a good point. Who said that? Beautiful Angel Blossom. I've been watching your videos starting somewhere 2010 to 2012 when you had gameplay, when you would kept talking, keep up the great work, mate. Yeah, that was a long time. That was another lifetime. It's weird watching those videos now because I don't even feel like it's the same channel. It is. I know it is. I know there's still a lot of me there, but you know, it's just different times, man. You know.
And then if you have the HSN card, you have
I think 2010, 2012 was a decade ago, you know.
Have an additional FlexPay payment, which means $33
Watching me in 2010, the Wii U wasn't even out yet.
$33 to get it home. If you don't have the card, quick, simple, easy. We can pop a number up on the screen. You can find out more. You can go to hsn.com. We give you $20 that you can actually apply to this as well. When we talk about Arcade 1-Up, #1 in 2000.
That's actually something I could realistically see. I don't think that they would be that enthusiastic.
2019, they were the tech.
That guy in the back is way too. He's just like, oh God, oh, I just busted it up when you got that power pellet. No, I wouldn't fuck a sex doll. I've never said that. You're probably thinking when they talked about like the doll from The Bride from Chucky, and you're putting the two together. I assure you. And if I slurred those words together, I slurred them together. But I would not fuck a sex doll, even if it resembled somebody. It's just not my thing. I'm not actually even knocking anybody for it, but you know that, look, you're bringing like, say you're going on a date, you bring a woman home or whatever, and the person sees a sex doll on your couch, or like, where are you gonna hide that? Or they like go in your maybe like they go into the bathroom or whatever, and you'd think that you have it hidden in the closet. They open up and a sex doll comes out. It's gonna just always like, come on.
Toy of the year. But what we're going to do is we are just going to get in, we're going to start playing, we're going to have fun. And by the way, what's amazing about each one of these,
the guy looked really intense putting that together, didn't he?
is whether you go for Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man, there are actually 8 different games inside.
Whoa, whoa, oh my God.
Of each one. There it is so quick. And you know, the other units that are out there, by the way, large, expensive, take a long time to assemble. With this, you don't have to worry.
No, it didn't take a long time to assemble. It just the fucking ribbon cable was broken. Screen worked, the control, oh no, wait, the screen worked, the controls didn't work because the ribbon cable was broken. Yeah. That was it. What a disappointment that was.
About it at all. And I'm going to start my game, and I'm going to bring in my fabulous friend, Mr. Bill Duggan, who is...
Oh, here we go. The tech expert. He's the tech expert, right?
Been having a blast today. Okay, and I know you're going to...
Oh, no. Oh, God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck.
Beat me, because I am...
Hold on. Oh, God damn it, I went back too far. Where is Bill?
Oh, you're going to beat me because I am...
Oh, God damn it, Bill!
Oh, you're going to beat me because I...
That is Bill. That is a man. Look at him. We're going to go back there again. We gotta really observe this man.
Today... Okay, and I know.
The slow motion makes anything funny. Also mildly annoying, but I'm only gonna. Oh no! Oh! Oh God! Oh, my Bill's jaw is hitting the... dude, it's about to right there, man.
I am...
All right, let's speed.
So bad at this. But I love it nonetheless. Hi, Bill.
Good afternoon, Bobby. And that's just it. This is fun for all of us. Young and old, new to gaming, someone who hasn't picked up a joystick in years. This is what we grew up with, right? This is what we're familiar with. And that's why we have fun with it, whether it's...
That thing is moving on the wall a little bit. That looks like that would annoy me being there. On the door, anyway.
For us, or whether it's for the entire family. You have the same visuals, fully licensed artwork. Everything is just like it was in the arcade. And now the arcade's in our house. It can be anywhere. So
that's a well-played thing they threw in fully licensed. Basically what they're saying is that this is not a knockoff product like other shit they probably usually sell.
first of all, I'm going to turn this down. Volume control.
They didn't pull Intellivision with their tank game.
It's built in, but also it has the same visuals and.
Yeah, they always bring in like the tech expert, and he's like the fun and wacky one. You know, it's like, all right, Bill, try to seem edgy as possible without pissing off a Karen, so we can make as much money as possible. I am the fun tech guy. Look at me smile. I'm an asshole.
The same audio that we grew up with. Yes, so you have a choice of Pac-Man with 8 additional games. Real quick, Pac-Man, Pac-Land, Super Pac-Man, Super Xevious, Mappy, Dig Dug, and Galaga and Galaxian. All built in. It comes out to about $25 a game.
Bill, they're games from like the early 80s, Bill. You could buy the compilation with all of these games put together on probably countless different devices, including the Switch, for like $20, Bill. I love when they do this. I love when they play to people that don't understand the tech. It's fantastic, and it's always delicious, and his shirt is very lime green.
And we'll go into why this unit is so unique. Then you have the Pac-Man option. Miss Pac-Man, sorry. Miss Pac-Man, same thing. 8 games built in. The cool part about what we have today, it's the Partycade. It's unique to HSN. You're going to find Arcade 1-Up by Tastemakers in retail, but it's a smaller version, or it's the bigger, more expensive version. This one by Tastemakers, it's so versatile. Not just because it has 8 games, but see how I have it mounted on the door? You get the door hanging bracket. Simple, easy, no drilling in the wall. You can mount it to the door if you'd like.
Yeah, play some of that on there, though.
You can mount it
I know they had like the B-roll before, but I saw that shaking.
to the wall if you like. We give you that bracket.
I mean, not that you're going to get super intense, but some people, they will.
Included. But also, if you want to move it to where the party is, like you were talking about, you can put it tabletop. There's even legs that are included. So more importantly, this is what's really going to set it apart from all the others that are out there. It is so portable. You see the cabinet in the chassis. It is slim at its deepest. It's about 7.5 inches. So what does that mean? It's not going to protrude into the family room. It's really 25.5 pounds to move around where I want to put it. Nope.
Yeah, because it's using LCD.
Parents also appreciate. Sure.
It's not a CRT like the arcade units used to be.
It's game night. We're having a sleepover. It's Saturday night. We're playing this in front of the TV or in front of the Christmas tree. It's time to put it away or take it to your room. Look at this. It's one piece that you can easily just store in the closet, under the bed. But when you want to have a party or tailgate, you're going to have it. And that's just it. It's been almost a full year since we've had it as a Today Special. We brought it in early this year because we want to make sure you get it. Because you've heard about all the stuff that's going on, right? But we have less quantity. So we've already sold out of that one unit.
No, I'm not buying. I assure you, I'm not buying this. I have zero interest in it. If anything, like I said, if I had the situation, I would do like what RGT85 did, but I don't. This is not something I'm going to buy.
Is what it comes in. And
I bought something like this, it would be used twice and never touched again. So why would I even burn the cash now?
I like to show it off. Hopefully you can rap better than I can. But more importantly, it's fully assembled, Bobby. You don't have to, take the night off before to put it together. It's truly
Bill
plug
never
and
had
play.
a bird.
All those brackets are included, and we've reduced the shipping, so you will have it actually by Thanksgiving and be able to enjoy it with every generation in the household, because that's where
when they aren't fighting over fucking politics.
It really gets fun. Because my niece and nephew, they do gaming, and more often than not, it's like, watch us. And I'm like, that's boring. So look at how this just works. It lights up. It gives us the audio. It's the full controls, just like we had in the arcade. Unfortunately,
That's the one I would probably buy.
the Street Fighter you see right there, that one sold out already. And that's just it. You don't want to wait. Because whether it's for Christmas.
I know people that make their own, Rocker. You're right. They use like a Raspberry Pi, and it actually runs the games the same, if not better.
Or whether it's, for birthdays that are coming up. Or maybe, you know what, I don't know what I'm getting the kids or anyone right now.
Exactly.
But you're going to have something. and that could be my
What the fuck is going on?
nephew. He got his in May because it was his birthday. We don't have enough toys, Bobby, at the network all year long, right? It's just this time of year, so get it while you can.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You know what I want to do? I want to walk over because I want to put this in perspective for everybody also.
She was like what the fuck were the faces that she was making?
We talked about the value that we have, and this is, I know, like I said, this exact one, right?
Where you tried to convince them of the value that you had at the beginning, saying, oh, the prices we get are, we go by retail prices across the country, AKA whatever MSRP is the highest they're selling it at, and slapping other cheap shit so they could jump up the price because it seems like a better value as a package, and they're making a ton of money off of you. I'm about to take a post-Thanksgiving dump. How was yours? Do you have any advice from one big man to another? I need some words of encouragement. You just got to push it out of the hole. Just, you know. Whoa! That's it, man. Just push it out.
Right off the bat, we've actually taken it from $299 to $199. So you're saving $100. But let me put...
I'm sure this thing is $199 everywhere. They always do that, too.
Put it in perspective. So speaking of tabletop, this is another unit. Now, you can buy it. Right now, we have it available at hsn.com. This is $149, right? Okay, and you can see, I mean, you can right here, and I love this shot because you can definitely see the comparison when they're in that larger shot, right? This is $149.
God, that screen angle. Yo, that screen has zero viewing angle. Look at that. They're barely off the center axis of staring at that. And look at how this everything looks.
Ours today.
Oof, that is a bad LCD panel there. God damn. The other ones look fine. That small one looks like it's fucked.
$199.
Either that or it's defective.
$95. An amazing, amazing buy. Or even if you look at the large unit, and the cool thing about it, you know, because I have mine hanging right on the wall, like, and as Bill said, you can put it on the wall. It comes with the legs. You can put on.
No, she doesn't. You could tell by her stammering there that she was lying. She just had to say that she had one of these at her house.
Tabletop. This is $500. So, but you're getting the same fun, right? So the same thing. And this, by the way, this one at $140.
Yeah, that I don't know if that's the actual price, but even if that was $300, I think those big cabinets are overpriced. That's particle board meant to replicate what a Pac-Man arcade machine would look like with a very cheap SoC in there doing emulation.
39 is only one game. This is only Pac-Man. So with the one you're getting today, you're getting actually 8 different games, as you can see on the front. So it's 8 games whether you're going for
Pac-Lan was mediocre.
Or Pac-Man, or you're going for Miss Pac-Man. It doesn't matter. They're the same thing. But the value that you're getting for one day and one day only. And I think what's incredible about this is, number one, we have it, right? Because you can't even turn on the news today without hearing everybody say, look, go out, start your Christmas shopping now, get the items while you can get them, don't wait to the last minute.
I always do this with sales. I worked in sales. You always got to put the sense of urgency. You got to do it now. You don't do it now, you're never getting it, ever. Your kids are never getting it. Your great-grandkids are never getting it. No one's going to ever find this thing, and you're going to die alone, and you're going to be miserable. Why? Because you didn't get the Pac-Man tabletop gaming arcade unit. Fucking duh. Yeah, it's the fear of missing out. FOMO. God, they always dude, like I said to you when I worked in furniture, every week there was a sale. But they always told us to pretend that the sale every week was like the only sale of like the year or like in 6 months that there's going to be. So we had to put that fake sense. You were straight up lying. I hated it. I couldn't fucking stand it.
And if you've been thinking about it, or maybe you're looking at it today going, you know what? This is cool. This is fun. I love it. I love Pac-Man. I know the kids are going to love it. I know my adult friends are going to love it. Don't let it sell out like Street.
My kids would play that twice. My 2 sons would fight over playing that. Actually, my daughter would too. They would fight with, and they would play it twice, get bored of it, and then they would never touch it again.
Street Fighter's already sold out a little bit earlier. And Bill, we were talking about this. I'm going to run back over and play. Is that we brought in 1/3 of the quantity because that was all we could get. But the good news is, at least we have it, right?
Right, and the thing is, that's just it. We have just a limited amount of quantity this holiday season.
Imagine you actually made those faces while playing, like.
but
Like-
you're going to be able to get it
I mean, I get it. This is what they're paid to do, but
and gift it and enjoy it. I gave mine to my nephew.
this is just like watching a dystopian future that we're literally living in right now. Professor Provolone. Rich, my marriage fell apart because I didn't get one. I love your fucking name, dude.
He just turned 8. But guess who plays with it? I play with it. His dad, his mom, my niece. Actually, she's 14. I'm like, do you ever get on there? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what game do you like? Because, you know, there's 8 choices, which is cool. Something for everybody. She likes the Dig Dug game, which I'm like, really? Which is funny, because that's a game I grew up with. And I'm like, I didn't really like it that much, but you like it? That's awesome. Because what do? You hold down your player 1 button, and you have all your choices right here. One thing my nephew really likes about it, and actually I'm going to bring this one forward, because remember how portable these are. That's what's important. Those brackets that are over the door, they're included. This is what happens.
Yeah, you mentioned that
8
already.
games built in right here. Pick which one you want to play
That screen is super reflective, though.
today. It's Saturday. Let's play Galaga. Galaxy.
Yeah, this is just like a dystopian, like, here, buy this shit. You need it. You need it right now. Why are you not buying this shit?
Huge.
What is
popular
wrong with
games
you?
In and of their own right. I'm going to pull over my stool. The stools are something you might want to pick up as well.
Ooh, yeah.
But the joystick, everything.
She just went, ooh, yeah. Stools are maybe something you want to pick up. Ooh, yeah. Buy our stools. Just buy them. Buy everything you see. Buy it on FlexPay. And miss the payments so we could compound all the interest. And then we get to financially fuck you in the ass legally. Just buy it all. Buy everything. Don't pay your mortgage and buy more arcade cabinets. Don't pay your mortgage and buy no-name brand cameras from us. Birds.
Is just like it was in the arcade. And you showed those 3 arcade 1-up comparisons.
Yeah.
They're good. You know, the tabletop, fine. But if you want more bang for your buck, because the big one, okay, twice the price, right? 45 minutes of putting it together. But what they did is they've given us the same screen size
More like 15 to 20, but okay.
in the partycade. They gave us the same control board. So what that means,
But why does that guy, the one who's playing on the left with the red hair, he's like, oh God, this is the best score I got in Pac-Man in a long time. Fuck. He looks like his eyes are closed. Oh,
that,
man.
perfect. Thank you, guys. That means when you have more space in your room or bedroom, wherever you put it, but you haven't dumbed down the screen experience.
My birds were succulent. That's wonderful.
And that's really where it gets exciting, because no matter who plays it, and Bobby, I don't know if you...
Exactly. I just said that. My kids would play this shit for all of 2 minutes, bro. I was just saying that. I don't know if you just showed up to the stream now. Dude, my kids would play it. They would fight over for 2 minutes. They'd be really psyched for 2 minutes, and that would be it. Never touched again. Excellent investment.
You've seen the kids today, and the gaming controllers, and the systems, and the options, and all the buttons.
Yeah.
I get confused.
Oh, me too.
And that's why they spend hours doing it. With this, it's truly classic. Just shoot and move and bob and weave. And he says, okay, here we go. We're going to start. Oh, you're playing some Dig Dug over there.
Good job, Jeremy.
I love Dig Dug, I will say that.
Jeremy's playing Dig Dug. He's
I'll play it on my Switch, though.
doing a great job.
Jeremy's having a tough day at the office. This morning he got to play a different game.
So
Today
happy
Dig Dug.
volunteered for this
Hours.
day. Right, and I have Daryl over here playing Pac-Man. Daryl, you're doing an amazing job. Oh, no, you're not playing. What are you playing? Galaga. He's playing Galaga. My grand...
I love when they try to make all this stuff seem like it just gels together and is natural, and it's the most unnatural thing ever. Oh, you're playing Super Mario Brothers. No, bitch, I'm playing Galaga. Oh, yeah, right.
Son loves that one. That's the one that Jace normally plays, because like I said, I bought it when we had it last year along with so many people. And listen, today we will hit 100,000 of these sold at HSN. But if you have not yet made the purchase, imagine this. $39.99 on absolutely any credit card. You are getting, I mean, totally exclusive. You cannot get the Partycade anywhere but here at HSN. We showed you the comparisons, and I'll keep showing those to you throughout the hour because the little guy blows my...
I'd rather get one of those super tiny Raspberry Pis and just pop it in and make my own, like 3D print my own cabinet.
My mind, because that small game is $150 and it's only Pac-Man. Every one of these, whether you go for Pac-Man or you go for Miss Pac-Man or Pac-Man, you get actually 8 different games that you can play within, which is actually more, because the one that I have only played 2 different games. So when I bought it, that must have been when we first had them, right? Because mine has Galaga and it only has 2 games. So, and you're right, Bill, like $25 again, additionally game.
It's always a bill.
This is so, I mean, you're getting so much more in just being able to play all of the different games today, all 8 of them.
So, Bobby, you picked up the original Partycade, which launched 2 years ago, which had 3 games built into it. We have done bigger and better this year with 8 games built in. You saw that same...
Yeah, and they're like 50K each.
Screen size.
they're all those games together are maybe a megabyte, and I'm probably being generous.
And that's what also I appreciate. You got it through it 2-3
Yeah, Mr. seems pretty badass too.
years ago. You're still playing with it.
Oh,
because
100%.
it's classic. Pac-Man has lasted not because it was a big fad in 1980. It's because it was approachable gaming we could all appreciate. So I was just playing some Galaga. I'm going to jump over and maybe play Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man, Dig Dug if I'd like, all built in. By the way, this black chassis was specifically for the 40th anniversary, which I just find fun. So Dig Dug, Mappy, Super ZDs. Actually, it's funny. Super Pac-Man, I forgot about Super Pac-Man. And then all of a sudden, I got to play it again. I felt like I was a kid again, and you could too. So one thing I was talking about kids and gaming today. I think we've all seen these and been baffled because, you know, we're used to just a joystick and a fire button, right? Or jump button. This is left, right, yellow, blue. And, you know, you try to talk...
Actually, have that exact color controller, have that exact model.
To a kid when they play video games, like, tunnel vision. Hello, Earth to Bill. Come on. But
yeah, but what they don't tell you is that the people that don't pick up controllers now at all are not... They're going to play this for 2 minutes, and then they're probably going to, like, take it down for their wall, and it's going to collect dust in the attic.
This is social gaming, where, yes, we could be laughing at each other. It's like, oh, Grandma, you went the wrong way. Oh, oh. But that's the fun, because then you just want to try it again and again. I think parents...
Yeah, I agree, Google Fish. There's a lot of people who invest, like I said, RGT85. They make good shit, but I feel it's a little price. Like I said, I'm just not in a situation where I could logistically buy one right now. I think it's the right word.
Parents appreciate they're not playing online. It's not hogging the television. You can bring this out.
All right, crap. It's 11:30. I didn't realize it was that late. If it was a normal night, I would actually keep streaming, but... All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back tomorrow with content and another stream. Don't know about GTA, but I'll definitely be back with a stream tomorrow. GTA may have to wait until Saturday because my kids are here until Saturday, and I can't be up till 2 in the morning streaming. No, Intro Guy would not enjoy watching this at all. He probably would have left by now. So, regular chat, super chat, I appreciate all of you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with videos. I'll be back with a stream. And then Saturday, like I said, I'll be doing a regular stream and streaming GTA as well. So have a good evening, and I'll see you guys real soon. Have a good one. Happy